What's up guys, so welcome back to the channel and welcome back for another tech unboxing. Let's go! Okay guys, so recently we were able to unbox our very first handheld console on the channel, which is the Nintendo Switch OLED. So on this video we will be doing more unboxing of those things that you would like to buy after you buy your first Nintendo Switch. So these are the things or common things that you would really need for your Nintendo Switch as an upgrade or somehow like as protection for your Nintendo Switch to avoid some damages or early damages onto the console itself. So I think these are pretty much common to other users, especially for Nintendo Switch OLED users. And do you think you might also want to buy this one? So let's move on to the next camera and see what are the things that I prepared for this video. Let's go. Okay, so let's start here first with the first thing that you'd like to consider and buying. Of course, the first one is this thin case protector or a protective case kit. So it includes the case itself for the Nintendo Switch OLED, and an additional to this one is a screen protector. So basically this includes both protector and the case itself, plus a protective silicone case for your Joycons. So these are in, I just don't know what language is this one, but I think it's Spanish, should I say? But it doesn't really matter, but I guess this is the most common thing that you would like to consider buying after you buy your Nintendo Switch. So this goes with the OLED. So I already installed it on my Switch here. So it has this plastic clear case for the body, and it has this silicone case for the Joy-Con. And I already installed as well the protective screen. I think it's not tempered glass, but I think it's better than tempered glass. It is a little bit thicker than the tempered glass, and they recommended this one on the store to get after buying the Nintendo Switch OLED. So I just don't know what are the things that you need to see from this box. So these are all in English, and I just don't know if this is Spanish or something like in other language. So this has the 9H screen protector included. So that's, I just don't know what is 9H. It's also has this this case is dockable, meaning to say you can use this Nintendo Switch together with the case itself on the dock, and it's clear. The protective case is ultra thin, that's why it's dockable, I guess. And 3-piece thin case. This includes the Joy-Con, so it's basically 1 for the case itself, 2, 3 for the Joy-Con, and the 4th one is the screen protector. So that's all you can get for this Nyko. So the brand is Nyko thin case dockable protective case kit. Very nice. Okay, so that's the first thing that you would like to consider buying for your Nintendo Switch OLED. The next one, of course, since you're already protected, of course, games. Okay, so basically I bought a few games to start with. So basically these are family games or somehow like a co-op games that you can play together with your family. So we have here the Overcooked All You Can Eat. I guess this goes up to 4 players or 2 to 4 players. We also have Mario Party Superstars, and we also have here the Mario Kart Deluxe 8 or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So these are basically for co-op gaming. Play with your family, with your friends, with this game. So that's why I chose these games for my Nintendo Switch, so that I can have someone to play with me as early as opening the Switch itself. So basically I already played some of the games, or all of the games. They are tested already, and that's our second choice for you to get, or after you buy your Nintendo Switch. Okay, so the next step or next thing that you would like to consider buying is a new set of controllers. Since our games are mostly co-op or up to 4 players, That's why I added 2 more Joy-Cons for our Nintendo Switch. So these are in purple and orange. So let's just open this one. Okay, so of course it comes with the purple and orange Joy-Cons. There you go. So this is the purple one. I really like the color. And of course the orange. So pretty much neon itself. The colors are very much bright. And of course it also includes the straps here. So it's just like the same with the Nintendo Joy-Con that you got from the Switch itself. It also have this straps, but I guess the straps here are different from the straps that you can get, because of the strap is on this kind of somehow like a thread or braided straps there. So let me just get the original straps. Okay, so the original straps has this braided strap with this white on it. So pretty much the same. It's just this one is a plain one. Okay. So additional players for the game. So we are already complete with 4 players for our games that we bought. So that is the third one that you might want to consider buying after buying the games that we have on my list. Okay, so let's just put this on the side, maybe later. Okay, and the next one you should consider buying, since we already have a protective silicone case onto our first set of Joy-Cons. Of course, I also bought another set of protective kit for the Joy-Cons. Okay, so let's just open this one. Okay, here. So this includes, of course, a silicone case for the Joy-Cons. So I have here 2 to be installed onto these additional Joy-Cons here, and a set of thumb grips. So I already installed 2 of the thumb grips. These are the smallest thumb grips that is included on that kit, on this 2-in-1 protective kit, and it has more additional thumb grips there. It has more taller thumb grips. I think these are 3-level thumb grips, so I'll be installing this as well on the additional Joy-Cons that we have. So maybe later I'll just be installing this one, not on the video here. So let me just put this on to the side and proceed on to the next one. So that is the 4th one. Okay, moving on to our 5th thing that you would like to consider buying after you buy your Nintendo Switch. So since we are mostly, I am focused on playing with my family or my friends, so these Joy-Cons are a little bit smaller, even though you will install these straps here. So let me just do it again. Okay, so these Joy-Cons are pretty much small, especially if your hands are big. So it might have, or somehow like you might have hard time with playing with this one because it's too small. Your hands will hurt a little bit, or somehow like that. Depends on how long you will be playing with this setup with the Joy-Con. This will really hurt your hands, and I guess another option that you would like to buy after you buy your Nintendo Switch, especially if you're playing co-op games with your family and friends, is this one. So this is the controller grip for your Joy-Con. So if you buy this version, which is the white version, it includes 2 sets of this one. The previous set has single grips only, which has colored version, which I think the common one are the red, the blue, and the black one. So this version has this white one, and it includes 2 sets for you. Okay, so basically we can play with this one as soon as we open. Let me just, okay, so this is the opened one that I already tried. So okay, so it includes 2 grips. that you can use. So it's either left or right, anywhere, whichever you want. Okay, so there you go. So at least this one will have a nice grip for your Joy-Cons, and it will, even though you'll play a little bit longer, somehow like 2 to 3 hours of play, it will lessen the tension to your arm or hand while playing with this grip. So basically this will really help me or my family or friends to play with me longer, a little bit longer, without tensioning or hurting their hands. Okay, so let me just put this on the side. And the next one, I think this is the least that you would like to buy after buying your Nintendo Switch, is a charging dock. Okay, so basically once you bought your Nintendo Switch, it's ready for everything. You can charge your Nintendo Switch together with the Joy-Con, but since we added up more Joy-Cons to our gameplay, I think this would be suit to your setup better, since these are also dockable, or somehow like this setup will be all together at once. You can charge 4 Joy-Cons here. You can dock your dock onto this charging dock itself. So let's just try opening this one. Let me just clear the space first. Okay. So this comes in 2 parts. I just don't know why they made this 2 colors separate, or I mean, they separated this with 2 colors. The first part is a white colored plastic and the other one is a black colored plastic. Okay, so this is easy to assemble. Basically, you just need to insert this together at once like this with the dock later. So it has a USB port on this side, which is connected to the dock itself. So let's just do it. Okay, let me just get the dock here. Okay, so all you have to do is insert from the USB port on this side with this white part of the charging dock, and then connect with the other side of the dock, and then okay, so there you go. So it's already set to your charging dock here. So basically you can attach all of your Joy-Cons, or 4 of the Joy-Cons that you have. And let me just check on this one, why it's not removing. Okay, so let's just do it later. So let's just remove this one first and put it on this side. Okay, get your Nintendo Switch. So this will really line up your Joy-Con itself. Okay. Of course, you need to close the kickstand there, then insert it onto the dock here. So basically, you will be doing this easily as soon as you do the first step, which is the clear case. So pretty much very important there, because of every time you put your Nintendo Switch to the dock, it's basically scratching with the plastic for your dock. So it's easier for you to be docking this one if you already have the protective case or the clear case. So again, let's just remove the other Joy-Cons here and put it on this side and on this side. For the other one, let me try to remove it from the strap here. There we go. And then there. So basically you can dock this one all together on a one setup, and it's ready for your TV, for your monitor to be played with. And I think that's all for this one. So we have like, the first one was the case, protected case, and the tempered glass, and the Joy-Con cover. Next one are the games. The third one are the additional controllers. The fourth one is the cover for the controllers. And the next one are these grips for your Joy-Cons. I just don't think that you can use these grips with the case or this silicone case. I hope they created something like it has it's hard to insert this one if it has a case, but nevertheless, if you're just using this as your main controller for your in the Nintendo Switch, you can just have it with the silicone case. But if you're using these grips, you just have it off or remove this silicone case so that you can insert it on the grips. Okay, just like this one. So and of course the last one is the Nintendo Switch charging dock. So basically you can just insert everything here and ready to play, and it's ready to dock onto your TV as well. So I think that's all for these things that you need to want, or you want to buy after buying your Nintendo Switch. This is not the recommended things that you would like to buy. Again, number one is the most recommended because of this is very important for your Switch to be protected with scratches, and additional controllers might be considered as well. The games can be considered as well if you love to play with your friends, your family, and I think the rest are just additional for you. It's your preference, and I think for myself, these are my preference for my additional things that I would like to consider buying after I buy my Nintendo Switch. I think I still want to buy more for my Nintendo Switch. Aside from these things that is already here, I really want to buy a case, or the case that has the grip on it, so that I can play it with it alone, the Nintendo Switch alone. I also wanted to buy like a carrying case. If ever I would like to travel, I can bring everything here. Aside from the, what do you call this one, this charging dock, because this is a big one. I might just bring this one alone, separate from the other things. But basically the things that I have here now are somehow like fitted onto the most carrying case that is on the internet nowadays. So basically I am eyeing for a big carrying case. I just pop it out on the screen so that you can see what I'm talking about. So I think that's all for this video. So it's a pretty big mess here on my table now, but I guess these are just all of the things that I really considered buying after I bought the Nintendo Switch for the first time. Okay guys, so there you go. So we're finally done with the things that I considered buying after I bought my Nintendo Switch. So basically these are the things that I would like to suggest as well. So the first one was the protective case and the tempered glass for the protection of your Nintendo Switch. The next one was the additional controllers for your gameplay with your family and friends, and of course the games that you would like to play with this Nintendo Switch. And of course the two-in-one protective kit for your Joy-Con plus thumb grips. We also added up controller grips for better use of the Joy-Cons to relieve some stress on your hands so that you can play a longer time. And of course the charging dock for your overall setup. So basically those are all the things that I bought for my Nintendo Switch. So if you like this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and notify yourself every time you have a new upload. Power lang, pataas. Bye bye.